Hi everyone, welcome to my sketchbook tour number 14. Oops. Yeah, so I just wanted to see how good the paper was gonna work with some materials that I had. As you can see, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but it is not thick. And it is, I wouldn't actually recommend it, but it's really nice for using it with pencil. So, here I'm gonna be working only with the right page, by the way, because I knew that if this one was a really thin paper, I didn't want it to bleed it. So this page is actually one of my OCs, Aina, but it is not of the current story I'm working on, called The Song of the Birds. So, yep. The next page is also of the same story as Einar's. More tryouts. I used to really like using pencil, and my old sketchbooks have a lot of pencil drawings. I actually used Sharpies for this one and it bled a lot. Same with this one. I used pencil with this one. I only used pen for this one. I just saw this really nice quote, and I don't usually do this kind of things, but I really liked that quote and said, "Hey, why not doing a drawing of two of your OCs?" So yes, this is also not related to the story I'm currently working on, but I was feeling like I wanted to do it. Now, I actually posted this one on Instagram. I don't have a name for him yet, but for now his name is the Bird Watcher. He's the main protagonist of one of the stories I'm working on, called, yes, The Bird Watcher. I'm not really creative on making titles for things, but yes, I really don't know how he's gonna look. So I was trying out some things, and I went for this one, but I just changed it. Like, in the future I changed it. Now, I don't know if he actually kind of looks like him, but he's Kylo Ren from the last Star Wars trilogy, and even though people don't like it, I didn't thought it was so bad. I mean, I really enjoyed Kylo Ren's character. It just made me laugh so much. I just thought, like, how is it called? His tantrums, I just thought they were really funny. Like, yes, he became kind of annoying at some point, but I just really loved that they make a character like him. I just love his tantrum. This is also The Song of the Birds, the current story I'm working on, some designs. The Fisherman, another character of The Song of the Birds that I was trying out. Again, the Fisherman, more of the Fisherman. This one is for a commission I'm currently doing about an animation for Defensa Legítima. I'm currently doing animations. I'm gonna leave a link for you to see the animation that I did. Those ones were kind of like the clothes that she's gonna wear. I wanted to draw her, the character for the commission. I literally have no name for her yet. Her name is like, I just call her the girl. So it started being as the girl drawing, but I don't know. I just started making her a lot older, and I ended up using her as a kind of like a hidden photo of, it ended up being like the grandmother of the girl. So yeah, I really liked how it turned out with the pencil. I mean the pen, sorry. These were kind of like sketches for a gift for my little brother. So yeah. More sketches of the girl that I ended up changing her for this one because this was really hard to animate. So I am not a professional at animating, but like I knew that animating this phase was going to be a lot more difficult than animating this phase. But I am kind of scared of falling into the same phase syndrome because the first animation that I did for the commission, I mean, it was about a family and it made sense that they kind of look alike, but I am afraid that this one is actually also looking a lot of like the two females that were in that animation, so I'm kind of afraid of falling into that. This was just a thing that I found and I didn't want to throw. Yeah. This one is, I was practicing hands because I think they're hard to draw. More hands. Again, the girl. This one's Frank from Subway Surfers because he always kind of looked like a really interesting character, and then I knew that Subway Surfers had a show and I was like, oh my god, when did this happen? And he actually appears as a time travel, and he was a time traveler all along, and I was really excited for Subway Surfers to picture them as a time traveler. So yeah, I had to draw him because I really like his mask and his design. This one I really liked it and I uploaded on Instagram. I was using Posca pens and I was able to find a few colors and make a really nice palette. So this one is me and my winter clothes, one of the many I used, because I was missing a lot this outfit, but yeah. Some Posca pens tryouts. This one's the colors that I have. And since this page, I'm gonna be using Minnie Small's guide to 30 ways how to fill your sketchbook, because I was already having a lot of time trying to fill these pages, because as I've already said, these pages were really thin and I wasn't really like inspired to make things on it. So I found the channel of Minnie Small that, by the way, I hope I remember to link it in the description. She's a wonderful artist, and like seriously, thanks to that list, I was able to kind of like find what things I was good at in art, and I'm just so glad I discovered that playlist of 30 ways how to fill your sketchbook, and oh god, it was just so helpful. So yeah, shout out to her, and I hope you also kind of like use it, because I really recommend it. It really helped me, and yeah, let's just go on. This one is called the blind contour, that you just watch something. Like I was watching a Pinterest image. Oh, for this, I'm using a lot of Pinterest for this, all of these pages. Yep. This one is just, I actually see something, and I have to draw it without seeing the page, so it was really hard. And I was just like, oh my god, what I'm doing. Yeah. This one's a sketch dump. I don't consider myself good at drawing animals, and this was kind of like my first attempt to draw a turtle, so yeah, it doesn't look kind of good. This one's actually a comic strip where I did my characters, Daniel and Damien, from The Song of the Birds. This was Valentine's Day, so I went for a Valentine's Day inspired comic strip, so yeah. And here I just messed up really bad. This one was my first time trying out live drawing, and I actually really enjoyed it, and it ended up being my kind of one of the things that I'm gonna start doing a lot more, and I really recommend doing live drawings. And I'm gonna link the Croquis Cafe. That's the one that I actually used. It's by Mio. Yeah, by Mio, Vimeo. Yeah, by Mio. For this one, I actually used MAKOCCINO, Easy Way of Painting. I don't remember, but I'm gonna find the video because she makes a lot of simple ways of using watercolor for beginners, and it has really helped me a lot. And she makes really nice pieces like this one. For this one, I believe it was lettering. For this one, it's just going for it and make mistakes. So here I drew myself because I bought a black blouse. Yeah, a black blouse. And yeah, there's a Spanish song called Tengo la Camisa Negra. So I just thought on that, and I don't know, I just wanted to write that at the back. So yeah. But this one is also MAKOCCINO's things that I actually didn't wait for the ink to dry. So it just kind of like smudged a lot here, and well, I just wasn't, I started feeling like really sad, but then I thought, hey, now you're gonna know that you need to wait more, you can be so impatient for things. So I just put up here like, practice makes perfect, and a little heart, because yeah, why not? For this one I had to make facial expressions. I used Pinterest for this one. I really like this one. It was actually a picture that I already had saved, like this files that Pinterest has, and I just really liked these girls like expressions. So yep, this was Pinterest. This was drawing in black paper, and I used the Poscas. This one's my OC Damien. Again, just died, this poor little guy. More live drawings, but this one was kind of hard because I didn't actually use the Croquis Cafe live drawing videos. I actually used my I don't know how to call these guys, but yeah. This one here I had to make like copy or try to imitate the art style of artists, and I choose Gabriel, that's actually the illustrator of the Umbrella Academy comic that I really love, and I was able to find. I have the Apocalypse suit, yeah, I think it's called that, and the Dallas one, and I'm really glad that I actually found them out, because let's say I wasn't really expecting to find one of these comics in a bookstore in Peru, so yes, I was really happy when I found it out. Now here is one of the things that I was really glad to do, and it was a portrait of someone, and I didn't know I was good at drawing them, and this challenge was one of the things that actually showed me that I was capable of doing this kind of things, and I was just really happy that I was able to like just watched that I was capable to do something like this, of this magnitude. And further of this sketchbook, I'm actually going to show you another ones that actually came really well, and I'm just so glad that I found out that I'm good at doing these kind of things. For this one, this was drawing fan art, and I decided to do fan art of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I really recommend this movie, I really love it. I used Posca pens for this one, and I really recommend this movie. I really love it. It became one of my favorite ones. So this one's a Sphinx cat that I just did. That again, I didn't know I was able to do something like this. I usually don't like to draw animals or anything like kind of realistic. Usually first kind of like hard to draw. A bullet journal thing. A graffiti that I used Posca for this. The black part is actually ink. Another animal drawing. This one was illustrating words, and I decided to do the OK song of Madeon. That it brings a lot of really good memories. So yeah, I had to draw it. Here's a sketch dump of things I found on Pinterest. Mixed media piece that MINNIE's molded, kind of a collage. An abstract painting, and there's this kind of like a clock, because I was really I wasn't doing really well, because my main goal was ending this little sketchbook on February, and I was able to accomplish it, but for those times I was really struggling to finish how many pages I had to make a day. But I really like this one because I used kind of like metallic watercolors, and I really like, I don't know if, yeah, kind of, right? And I really liked how it turned out. Here I used this style of KASEY Golden that, oh my god, I really recommend watching her videos. She's such an amazing artist and really creative. I have no idea how she comes up with so many ideas for so many videos. But yeah, here I am with the KASEY Golden style. Here is another piece inspired by MAKOCCINO and her watercolor guides. Here's shape studies. Here's another one by MAKOCCINO. This was creating a creature. It has this kind of like weird cables thingies or muscles in their legs, arms, and even like in the part of his head. Yep. Another fan art. This one's for Jojo Rabbit. I really recommend this movie. Every piece of fan art that you're gonna see, I'm gonna recommend it. Another blind contour. This one's painting a scene. And this one's actually from the Grand Hotel Budapest. Another one of my favorite movies in the world. So here's the scene where Zero is in the Mendel's truck with Agatha. So yeah. Another making mistakes. This one's, I just wanted to draw kind of like a I don't know, I wanted to draw a profile. Yep, here's a profile of a girl, and I also wanted to use this like hairstyle because I think I've never drawn this hairstyle before. So yep, here it is. He was drawing patterns, and I really enjoyed the color combination that I did. So here's like the patterns that I did. Here's another one of my favorites that was related to portraits. Most of the portraits that I'm drawing are based off, or every single one are based off Pinterest. I just like go to portraits or face and yep, I just found this one and I really liked it, the expression. I was like, hey, you should try it out. And yeah, came out really good. Here was by SHAYDA CAMPBELL, the I believe it was every watercolor flower you would need, so I was kind of practicing here. This was actually a meme of another blind contour, but I don't know, I just thought it was funny. I didn't want to do something really complicated, but I decided to do a meme. I was just scrolling Pinterest and yeah, I just found this meme and yeah, I just found it and I thought it was funny. Another Pinterest sketch dump. I really like this dress, to be completely honest. I thought, oh my god, I want to have that dress, but yeah, I mean, it was on Pinterest, so it's gonna be really expensive. But yeah. There was another kind of like drawing like the artist, and this was the Atlantis, the Lost Empire style. These ones, another bullet journal thing. Here's again the girl for the commission drawing. Another abstract painting that again I used the metallic watercolors. Here it was lettering, and I don't actually know a lot of lettering, but I was just experimenting with watercolors and with this one. Another painting patterns, and I really liked this one, like the colors up, the simple kind of like naturey thingies, like details. I really liked this one, and the colors also. Here was creating a tattoo, and I don't know, I was just like, hey, why didn't you create something? I was really inspired by this one, so I thought, hey, why don't you just kind of like do something related to plants and nature? And yep, I did something like that. Here was drawing buildings, and I was really into the brutalism style. Well, I am really into it. So I searched again on Pinterest, brutalist or brutalism style of building or something like that, and they just started appearing a lot of really amazing and beautiful buildings. So yeah. Here's again one of the other ones of the portrait style, but this one I didn't decide to make it monochromatic. I tried to make it with a bit more of I tried to make it with color. So yeah, again I searched on Pinterest and draw them, and I am really proud of them. So yes. This one is another of the illustrating words. I chose another song by Stereolab, The Flower Called Nowhere. Another of, oh my god, I really love that song. It's just so beautiful. Another painting on black paper, and this one is actually made with another of the metallic watercolors that I have. Yep, the raging sea and a little boat in the middle of the night. Another mixed media piece or collage. I tried to make kind of like really pastel-y feeling. Another creating a creature in. Another portrait painting practice that I really love, and it's just the real photos. You can actually see them in Pinterest. This one really didn't came out that well, but this one really was playing really weird with the lighting, but I think I was able to achieve the feeling that it has. So yep. This one was drawing insects, and I don't know if it's my jam because like seriously I really struggled for this one. Another graffiti with postcards. Another drawing buildings. Another one kind of like inspired by brutalism. Again, another one in Pinterest. This one is another sketch dump where I actually draw a sneaker. When it's a sneaker, well, at least it's only one. Again, on Pinterest. I was just so happy with the results. Just, oh my god, I'm so proud of this one. And again, this dress, I just fell in love with it and I want it, but it's probably really expensive. But yeah. This one was actually pretty fun. Again, shape studies. This one actually looked like Hermit. I don't know, I just thought it was funny for some reason. But yeah, this one's a cutie. This one was kind of, I struggled a lot making it. It was like the other one of expressions, but oh my god, this one was, I don't know why I struggled so much making this one. But yeah, I think I actually did it. It looks really weird, but yeah, I really like this one. This one was drawing objects, things that I had in my desk. Then yeah, this one's another fun I made with Posca pens of Bioshock, of the Lutece twins, because I wouldn't say that Bioshock Infinite is my favorite, but I was playing this game a few days ago and I draw them because I think they're really funny. It was just so random that I wasn't able to stop laughing at what they were doing in the game. It was really random. So yeah. Again, drawing insects. I really like these ones. Despite the other ones, I really didn't like them that much. But I don't know if it's because of the color or because they were a lot more simpler to draw. So yep, this one. Another shape studies. So here's kind of like a heart. Saint Joseph. I don't know, I just thought it looked like him. Two shapes, a weird man with a really long nose, a sushi. Again, the girl of the commission. The last page, like bullet journal. And this one this two wasn't actually the last ones. This one was the last one that I did. This ones I just did them like later. Like, no, I did this after. No, yes, no, I did them before. I believe it was. I did them before this page. So yeah, more live drawings with the Cookie Cafe, and the last, the graffiti one. So yeah, that's the last page. I believe this is going to be a really long video, so I'm really sorry. I talk a lot. But yeah, I hope you actually enjoyed my sketchbook tour. And also, again, I really recommend the Minimal 30 Ways of Filling This sketchbook, because it really helped me develop a lot of new things that I didn't know I was able to create of a right way. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day, and see you later. Goodbye.